Hello everyone, this is Shiny Noctales, and tonight I would like to do a special video for you guys. Tonight I'm doing a video regarding very special topic that's kind of came up today in a group of friends, and it's regarding the use of firearms, or another way you could say it is a gun, and essentially carrying a gun in the forest or in the woods, in the woodland. And I've had this occur to me multiple times where people would ask me, when I would go into the woods here in North Idaho, why I would not carry a gun. As if, they were saying I was seemingly ill-equipped to be in the forest with that one. And I just told them, I've been hiking these woods since I was a wee lad, since I was, around 20 years now. And a stick is just all I need, Because I feel like that a lot of times when people carry a firearm in the woods, sometimes it can be used as a simple status or whatnot. But other times I know people, use it for protection on you know, for their security. But I guess for me, I don't feel like I myself need to have a gun to feel secure or safe because I already feel safe and secure within myself. And when it comes to the case of wild animals, there was a time where um, my mum's boyfriend, another friend of hers, and I, were walking down the mountain, and we saw this big moose, as it were. And my mum, the other two were shaking their boots a wee bit, but I looked at the moose and she looked at me, and I respected her. And she got water from the stream and went up the trail. So nothing bad came out of the instance. And I feel like if you have respect for nature and respect for yourself, then you don't really need to pull a firearm or even a weapon per se to deal with these instances. Now, if an instance came where, the moose charged at me, I would have to, find a way to either evade it or things of that nature, or I have my walking stick with me. But most of the time, that is usually not an occurrence, and I feel like even then, even if the moose did charge at me, I feel like there would still be better ways to handle the situation than just shooting it dead with a firearm. Now, if I ever went hunting, because I know some people, like to hunt with a gun as well, or a firearm, I would probably use a bow and arrow, to be honest. Now, with a bow and arrow, I would have to practice with it, and I would have to learn how to become adept with it. So if I did shoot with the bow and arrow, I would get a clean shot. Um, but yeah, no, I've shot a firearm before at a gun range, and it just didn't speak with me, It didn't resonate. And yeah, so that's why I don't really care to shoot with a gun just 'cause it just doesn't suit me, But, I don't mind using a bow and arrow, if I ever, or even just as a hobby, just even shooting a bullseye, I wouldn't mind doing that. Um, but yeah, no, I think what happens is a lot of people, when they go into the woodland, they rely on the gun for their safety and for a source of strength, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that in that regard. But for me, I feel like that I have enough inner strength where even without a gun, I feel like I can still handle situations just fine, like I handled that situation with the moose. And most of the time, the animals, if you respect them, they will respect you. And that's what's important to remember is respect. And I feel that, there are other ways to handle situations than just pulling a firearm, as it were, or a weapon. And yeah, I think being in the woodland for 20 years, hiking those mountains, not once have I ever encountered a situation where I had trouble with a wild animal. And when I have encountered them, it's usually been fine, because I've respected them. But yeah, that's just something I would share, and even with a person, like let's say there was a deranged hunter that started shooting at me for whatever reason, like he was mentally ill. Even then, I don't feel like there's a need to carry a firearm to handle the situation because I feel like even then there are better ways to handle the situation. Now I would have to be quick. I would have to be quick to disarm him, disarm the gun, and try to get it away from him, and things like that. But I feel like that's far better than taking a person's life. And so I feel like there are other ways even then to handle a situation like that, than just to take a person's life. Um, but yeah, no, I think that um, having inner strength within yourself is really important. And even though we all have our own path, and some people like to carry a gun, as their choice of weapon, uh, or measure of safety. I'm completely fine with just my stick. My walking stick is more than enough, and I really just go into the woodlands, to have a moment of peace and to heal with the forest. And sometimes I'll sit under a tree for over an hour, and I do it because I like the peace that it brings me and the tranquility. So, unfortunately, I eat well enough from what I get from the grocery store that at this current time I don't feel a need to hunt. But if I had to, I would probably fish with a fishing rod, or again if it's hunting in the forest, for things other than fish, I'd probably just use a bow and arrow. But again, I would have to really practice with it to make sure I get a clean shot. But yeah, no, I just thought I would share this short video and see what you guys think, because I've had a lot of people really kind of pester me about this and really even say, do you think I'm weak without the gun? And that's not the point of the argument, because you're more than welcome to carry what you want to carry. But at least for me, I feel that I'm strong enough with myself and who I am as a warrior and as a person. Just with myself and the stick, that's more than enough for me. But anyways, I hope you guys all take care. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, afternoon or evening, and I hope you all take care. Slangafol. Take care. Bye for now. Bye for now.